park, and we just so appreciate the community and everybody that came out and searched, everybody that prayed, everybody that just came together as a community. It's been a hard year, but the community has just carried us through this time, and we couldn't have made it without you guys. So I just love every one of you, and I just want to tell every one of you thank you. There's been a lot of people that have just put their hearts, their money, their time in at the park, and it's been amazing to watch that grow. But there's another reason we're here today. It's for our kids. And it's for the future. Our kids are our future. And there's a lot of stuff going on that we have to stop. There's a lot of things that a lot of people just think happen in big cities. And they can happen here. They can happen to anyone. I never thought in a million years I'd be standing up in front of all you people and have a daughter that and a niece that were taken. So we're trying to do some things to change those things. So one of the things is working with Crime Stoppers. I don't know if anybody here came last year, but last year we raised money for Crime Stoppers, and my friend Bryce Lippert works with the City of Waterloo Police Department. He's a detective, and I just wanted him to come up and just tell everybody what he was able to do this last year and kind of what we want to do next year and continue to do just to make things better for our community and make things better for our children. So, Bryce?
All right, thanks, Drew. Exactly what Drew was talking about earlier today. It is a great day. Well, hopefully it's a great day for the ride and drive. But if everyone wants to humor me for a second, if everyone could just look up real quick. Everyone look up and let Elizabeth and Lyric see your faces. Let them know you're here to support them and to remember them and to even care about them. I got to meet the Collins last November when we decided to do a reward fund for the girls. And right now, our reward through Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers, we're offering $20,500 just for information that leads to an arrest. You don't have to wait for conviction. If law enforcement says there's probable cause for arrest, we'll pay it out the next day. And hopefully we can do that. And it was through the generosity of you guys last year that some of that money went to the reward fund. And I want to tell you a little story about Drew here. I happened to be in Evansville last December 5th when Elizabeth and Lyric were found. And after I talked to both Heather and Drew, I shook Drew's hand and said, I'll talk to you in the next couple of weeks. And Drew stopped me and said, hey, there's a girl missing from Eldora. I want you to find out what happened and what can I do. I said, okay, Drew, I'll find out and I'll let you know next week. He's like, no, call Eldora, find out what happened to this girl. All right, Drew, I will. Take some time for yourself. I'll call you in a couple of days. Call me tonight. Let me know what happened to this girl and what I can do. And that's the kind of person Drew is. It's even on a day when, unfortunately, the outcome was not what we wanted, he wanted to know how he can help other people. And that's still what Drew wants to do. Yeah. So in January, Drew called me up on a Saturday and said, hey, Iowa's got some missing sex offenders. And in Iowa, I don't know if you know this, but when you're released from prison, you're a sex offender, you just need to provide an address. So we have sex offenders who are registered in our campgrounds. They register at boat docks, bathroom rest stops. We have them, if you provide a bridge, you can say, I live at this bridge, and you're released. And that's a problem. And a lot of them do go missing. So Drew said, let's put some missing people on Facebook, the Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers Facebook, and we did. The first day we put it up there, within 45 minutes, we had our first arrest. Since January, we've arrested 2 missing sex offenders in Blackhawk County, and we've also arrested 1 in Oklahoma City, and we've also passed on numerous tips to other parts of Iowa. We've posted missing sex offenders who have been missing for months. They've been blasted on the internet, and you guys are great about sharing them. That's one of our most popular features, missing sex offenders. And these missing sex offenders who have been missing for months, within a couple of days, a lot of them have turned themselves in. And I thank you guys. That does not work unless you guys are out there constantly sharing these and talking about them and putting the pressure on them. So that's what we're going to do with Money Race Days. We're going to continue that effort. We're going to continue putting these missing sex offenders out there so that everyone out there knows who they are and we can keep our children away from them. We've been invited to be at Irish Fest in a couple of weeks. We'll be there on Saturday. We'll be near the kids' zone. We'll have a Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers booth. I'll be there. Heather and Drew will be there. And we're going to pass out some DNA kits for parents to take home for the kids. They're just big Q-tips. Parents will instruct you how to do it. You're going to take your kid's DNA. You're going to take a box. You're going to store it at home. And we're going to be passing out a CD. It's called MILK, Missing Information on Lost Kids. And you're going to put that in your computer. You're going to upload the kids' information, their height, their weight, hair color, eye color. And you're going to upload a picture. And every few months, it's going to remind you need a new picture. You're going to keep that updated. So if unfortunately, if this does happen again, it is going to happen again. Maybe not correct in this community, but this is going to happen again. But if that does, you have that information, give that to law enforcement right away. You have, this is my child's DNA, this is my child's information, and hopefully by changing some Amber Alert laws and some other things in the state, we can get that out to the media that much faster, and we can bring these children home. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming out today and supporting those 2 beautiful girls, supporting some great causes. I thank you, and I promise you, your money's going to a good place. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker I met in Florida, and me and Heather were walking out of a conference for the Amber Alert, how to change how we're using the Amber Alert and what we can do to protect our children. And this girl came out and just grabbed me and Heather and hugged us. And we've been instant friends ever since. She's inspiration to me. When we were planning this, I wanted it to be positive, and I instantly thought of Alicia because she's a success story in several different ways. One, that somebody came forward and gave the information that saved her life. And the other inspirational thing about her is that she's been able to move on and help others. And I'm just very proud to know her, and she has an amazing story that she wants to share. And come on up, Alicia.
This is the coolest stage ever. I met Drew and Heather at the Amber Alert conference, and I saw them sitting at the table, and their faces were so raw. They looked like they were in so much pain, and I had to go up and talk to them because I know in that pain there's so much strength and passion. So I was trying to think of an excuse to come up, and I was like, I like her shoes. Immediately I turned to Heather and said, where did you get those shoes? And I've been to her closet, and her shoes do not fit me, which I'm very, very sad, because she wanted to give me a pair. You and your feet do not fit me. But they're such incredible people. I feel so honored to know them. And everybody can go, how can they have such strength? And there's no answer to that. My story, when I was 13 years old, I was groomed and lured from my home by an internet predator. It was in 2002, and there really weren't the warnings in the seminars. Nobody knew about it. And I thought I made a friend, a special friend. And I walked outside to meet this person. And he took me to Virginia from my Pennsylvania home. And I was held in his basement dungeon. On the fourth day, he said, "I'm beginning to like you too much. Tonight we're going to go for a ride." And I knew that it was game over. He was going to kill me. That was also the day that the FBI busted in and saved my life. They cut the chains from around my neck, and they set me free. The way that I was rescued was because he had broadcasted himself abusing me to other people online. And somebody saw this, and they were involved in it pretty much since the beginning. And they figured that they would be an accomplice. So they came forward, and they contacted the FBI. And for that reason, I was rescued. What a miracle. When you look at those posters, when you see them, and you look, oh, it's just another kid, don't ever think that. Pay attention, look at them, read every single one. I don't care if it says endangered, runaway, family abduction, non-family abduction, endangered, missing. Look at it, because that child is in danger. You could save their life. A lot of times people will say when things happen, and I used to feel this way. I've been speaking out for 10 years and sharing my story, trying to save other children, being an advocate for missing persons and internet safety. And I thought, maybe God saved me for a reason. Maybe this happened for a reason. And then I realized, how can you say that to somebody who has a murdered child? You can't.
That's exactly right.
And they'll tell you, that was not God's doing.
Nope.
There was no reason for it. We're given things in our life, and we have to make a reason out of them. Tragedies happen, and if we band together, we can stand together and work to make sure this doesn't happen again. And if it does, people handle it properly. I am so proud of you all for standing here, for being here, to stand beside them, for communities to come together in such an incredible way. Your reason, you've all become a part of Elizabeth and Lyric's story. That has become a part of your life, a part of your heart, and it will be there forever. But you're here today to stand here. Elizabeth and Lyric are here with us. They will never leave us. And you're here and you're loving them and you're working to make sure that this doesn't happen to another child. You are all superheroes, each and every one of you standing here. And I am so honored to stand here with you. Thank you all so much from a surviving child and from the children who are out there who are still missing. We can never, ever, ever give up hope on a missing child. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. Is Roger Day out there? Is he hiding? No, Roger? Okay, well, I'll speak to Roger. He must not be here.
I saw him earlier.
Roger Day lost his sister in 1974 here in Waterloo down at Castle Apartments. And witnessed it. And he and I have gotten together, and he's here today. He's supposed to be speaking, but he's also doing a ride August 17th. So if anybody wants to do that ride, just let me know and I'll get you in contact with him. It's going to go to the Angels Memorial Park. So just let me know. I think Heather wants to come up then. You gotta come up. Come on, Heather.
Heather, Heather.
I think Heather wants to read a verse here.
Okay, so since the very first day that the girls went missing, the next day actually someone sent me a card. My aunt, Gwen, she sent me a card and had a Bible verse on it. So ever since that day, this Bible verse has just stuck with me and been with me every day. It's Isaiah 40:28-31. It says, "Do you not know, have you not heard, the Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youth grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." And so for me and Drew, that just says it all. You know, when we don't think we can go anymore. We don't think we can do it anymore. Like, the day has gotten too long, even though it might only be 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And we just don't think we can do it. That's what we rely on. We rely on His Word. And His promise says that He will help us through the day. He will give us strength to keep us going. And, and we also, we were blessed with 4 children. And everybody's always asking, how many children do you have? And I didn't realize how hard of a question that was until we lost Elizabeth. And I still say 4 children. And some people might disagree. We only have 3 here on earth, but I have 4 children. I will always have 4 children. I gave birth to 4 children. God blessed us with 4 kids, and even though we have lost one, she'll never be forgotten, and neither will Lyric, and we will make sure that for both of them. And we cannot tell you how much we love all of you and appreciate all of your love and support that you guys have given and showed us. And we just want to we really just want to just from the bottom of our hearts just tell each and every one of you thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and your continued support and your continued prayers. And not to stop praying, because, we need your prayers every day. Everybody says time gets easier. It's just not necessarily easier. Each day to us is, a nightmare for us. But we know that with, the Lord by our side and the strength from all of our friends, our community, we will get through each and every day. And we do. And we thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
I just wanted to say something real quick. I spent time with their family yesterday, and an amazing, amazing family. And you would think, how could a family remain strong after this? So many people fall apart or torn apart when this happens to their family. And I look at those little girls, and I look at your son, and I think, how are they not broken? And I realize it's because they may have lost their sister, but they did not lose their family. And you guys should be commended for that. You stood together through that, and they stayed with them.
All right, I think we're almost done here. One more time, just want to tell everybody, please be careful. If you've had too much to drink, please just come to me. I will make sure you get home. Let's not have any accidents today. So I will give the mic back over to Pete here. Oh yeah, Chad Deutsch, our mayor, wants. I'm not sure where he's at either. He wants to come and speak. So there he is.
By the way, I just want to let everybody know I was just told we're out of bandanas, so that there are still ride patches available. There's the Honorable Mr. Deutsch.
Thank you. You know, it's really neat to live in Cedar Valley, Iowa, when you can see all the people that come together from all the communities around us. I'd like to add to the fact that Drew and Heather are probably the most inspirational people I've ever met. But I still can't believe that Heather actually found a friend that wanted to wear her shoes. So none of us want to wear their shoes, but they have been inspiring to us all. I can't believe the strength that they have. You know, you think when something like this starts out, you feel bad for somebody, and you think, how can I help hold them up? And in fact, as time goes on, I think they've been the main reason why all of us have come together. They're leaders and inspiring, and I don't know where they find their strength and their ability to forgive and their ability to stay positive. For that, the community thanks you. I thank all of you guys for making a special appearance here today and a special place to remember the girls. We want everybody to be safe today. One of the things in law enforcement, when people would ask for rides, you'd always say, well, the lights on top don't say taxi. But as these guys said today, it's important everybody be safe and that this be a very positive event. So the police chief has offered, I think, to make those a taxi if we need to. But don't make them turn the lights on for their other purpose. Everybody be safe. Thank you for coming today. Let's ride and have fun.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Real quick, like Drew was talking, Roger Day, whose sister was brutally murdered, there's a Facebook page. It's called the Michelle Lynn Day Angels Among Us Poker Run. Go to Facebook and you can find all the information on that. Again, it's on Saturday, August 17th. Oh, where's Roger? Oh, here's Roger. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roger Day.
How you doing, guys? Good. Rockford, Illinois. I started following this case because obviously you guys have heard my little sister was murdered 39 years ago, right here in Waterloo. It touched home, hit my heart. I was blessed to meet Drew through all this. Started this run out, or this fundraiser out, to surprise my parents. 39 years goes by, the grave marker gets old, tainted, and with your guys' help, we raised $2,600. It's a surprise to my parents. On August 17th, we'll have a poker run. It's called Angels Among Us. All the money for that's going to go to Angels Park. And whoever wants to ride with me to escort my parents will be meeting at Angels Park at 4:30. We'll leave Angels Park at 5 o'clock and take my parents out for their surprise. They have no idea. They're internet stupid. So it's going to be a great surprise for them. They have no idea what's going on. I think they think that I'm buying them a stone at Angels Park, so let them think that. But thanks for all you guys showing up. It's going to be awesome. Be safe.
Sometimes the best speeches are the ones that are unprepared, trust me. Also today, don't forget, today's another anniversary of two Waterloo police officers that were killed in the line of duty back in the early 80s. So keep the Hoyne and Rice families in your thoughts and prayers today as well. Oh, the mayor's got one more thing. You guys thought I talked a lot.
You should use, like, prepare some speeches maybe, or make some notes on your hand. Be better at this. I've only had 6 years experience at trying to be a good public speaker, and it's not working out. I would like to say that at Tuesday's council meeting, I'll be making an official proclamation making this Lyric and Elizabeth speak in honor of the girls. So, probably the most important thing I had to say, and I didn't say.
That's great.
And once again, you think you're done? Okay. Once again, everybody, Drew and Heather Collins, who have just been a huge inspiration to this entire area, the state, and even the country. Their story thought off. I've had the honor of knowing Drew and Heather for a few years just in passing through Heartland Vineyard Church, where we attend together. And my one story about Elizabeth, was when she started playing hockey, she wore her helmet to church one day. And I worked in the kids zone with my wife, and she comes running into the kids zone down the hallway, and bang, right into my leg. And I look down at her, and I go, "That didn't hurt." And I popped her on top of the helmet, and she goes, "That didn't hurt either." Down the hallway. Just a little ball of energy, and like Drew and Heather, just infectious wherever she went. You remembered her. So today, it's a somber day. But it's also a day for us to remember the spry little girls that touched our lives before this happened a year ago. So keep that in mind today when you're out on the ride, is that the girls are with us, they're smiling, and Elizabeth's got her helmet on, hauling ass down the road behind us, all right? So just keep that in mind. Also, don't forget, there's a silent auction inside with a lot of sports memorabilia. There's also the 50-50 raffle, other raffle items, and just awesome prizes that people have donated for this. The ride starts at 11, right? Okay, I just want to see what time it is. So, about 20 minutes to go. If you haven't registered yet, you can still get registered. Before we go any further, the pastor from Countryside Vineyard had to back out for another function. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I was going to mention something about this. I want Roger to come up here. Okay. Oh, Roger, can you go up here? I just caught that. Now I got it. Okay, yeah. Cobblestone Creek is selling memorial bricks that are going to pave the walkway over to Angels Island, and I believe we have a special presentation for Roger here.
Roger, we're going to present this to you today, but we also want to give it to your mom and dad when they come, but I just want to give it to you today. We just wanted a brick on that island for your little sister, man. And we want her to be a part of it. So your mom and dad are coming here to see a brick put on the island also. So I just wanted you to have this. We'll give this back to Sarah, but this will go on the island in memory of your sister. So.
That's true. Go ahead. We got a little time. Go ahead. You want to? Let's hear from Roger again.
All right. I don't want to be a mic hog, but this is a story I wanted to tell to Drew and his wife. Growing up was really hard when you're brother of a victim. I led my life recklessly on my motorcycle, didn't care. I was in a really bad motorcycle accident at 24 years old. I had a lady pull up in front of me. I was doing 52 miles an hour, and I had no time to react. I hit her dead on.